we're gonna be showcasing a build that I've been working on for quite some time now. This was an existing build that I've uploaded before. It was the double parental bond build. Apparently, this build has been buffed since I last played. Some minor changes: parental bond or just abilities in general can no longer be stacked. So I can't do double parental bond anymore. It has to be like parental bond and then a second ability. I know a lot of people have tried doing like huge power before, and that was a strat. But since they changed it where you can't stack abilities anymore, we're gonna have to have some changes. So I decided to fuse my Dragapult, which has passive parental bond. We have the as one ability, which is basically Chilling Neigh and Unnerve. Unnerve just makes it so the opposing Pokemon cannot eat berries, and then Chilling Neigh just gives you a +1 in physical attack if you faint a mon in battle. But yeah, the rest of the team doesn't really matter. We're just mainly going to be showcasing the main lead. So let us begin. We're on wave 1191, pretty close to the next Eternatus fight as well. Moves like Seismic Toss and Nightshade is now viable with multi-lens. Before, that wasn't a thing, but with the recent changes, these moves can now be used with multi-lens. But I've also learned that you can only stack up to 2 multi-lens now, but instead the additional hits are now converted to 25% of the original damage. So let's say Nightshade, right? These 2 moves, they work in consideration to the level of your mon. So since my Dragapult is level 3600, it's gonna do 3600 damage. With Parental Bond, that does 50% damage. Considering that we have 2 multi-lens as well, that's gonna do 25% damage on top of that. So it's gonna be 100% damage, plus 50% damage, plus 25% damage, and then plus another 25% damage. So in total, 200%, basically meaning you just do that move twice, but divided by 4 hits. So if you want to see it right here, Nightshade, since this is a boss battle, I can't do the full damage. It'll just lock in on whatever the threshold is on the HP. But yeah, you can see right there. I won't be using these 2 moves in the beginning because they're relatively weak considering my current level. This build only gets stronger once I get, you know, to a higher level. But in order to do that, we're gonna need more candy jars. So it's not going to be until like floor 2k and above once we start having max candy jars, and then we can easily just start snowballing our levels from there. Right now, my 2 main moves that I'll be focusing on is Power Up Punch. With Power Up Punch, I can get an easily +4. Well, if you're this strong, it doesn't really matter because you're just going to one-shot the mons at this stage in the game anyways. And each time my Power Up Punch will hit a mon, I get +1 in physical attack anyways. And then considering that we also have Chilling Neigh, that will give me a +1 in physical attack, so we're always going to be boosted no matter what. And then with Glacial Lance, that's going to be my main move to use in terms of like double battles, but just fighting in general. It's such a strong move to have. Just use it on anything. Watch when we fight Eternatus, man. It's going to be insane. When I do endless runs, I just take some random Pokemon and stop after wave 1000. Yeah, honestly, you don't really have to go too far into endless. You can just farm like the first 1000 floors, but depending if you want to do like some shiny hunting, right? You have the option to do so too, which is nice. Because at this point, running into shinies is so easy. Yeah, once you get 4 shiny charms, it's a wrap. But right now, in terms of rewards, we want to find as many candy jars as possible. Every time we stack up a candy jar, that just allows our rare candy to be an additional +1. So with 18 candy jars, every rare candy is 18 levels. I forgot about Pokerogue for a while, but I might have to hop back on now. Honestly, I took a 4-month break from playing the game as well, and it's so cool to see like some people also took a break. Ever since I got back, they started picking up the game again too, so we just been playing. But it's nice, man. It's one of those games where like you can just take a break if you want to and just come back anytime you want. Your account is still there. I also want to announce that this build will only get even stronger once we pivot into a Metal Burster, because considering most of the mons are going to have like enduring tokens and protection tokens, our damage is only going to get weaker. So physically, we can't do as much damage as we progress into Endless, but since fixed damage like Seismic Toss and Nightshade are always going to be fixed based on our levels, we could always deal damage on that. We also have the strat with Metal Burst where we could just recoil the damage back to the opposing Pokemon, since they're going to do more damage to us than we can do on them. So we're basically just using their strength against them. I've learned that Metal Burst also works with multi-lens now too. And then considering that you can pair that with Parental Bond as well, like damn dude, this build is insane. In terms of items that we have, I think we have everything we need for like held items. So whenever anything is red, that means we have the max amount of items possible to be held by that Pokemon. So yeah, we even have a mini black hole. Power up punch, let's show that first. So you can see my attack will go up. And it continues to go up. Easy +4 right off the bat. But we died there. The only reason why I lived was because of Reviver Seed, but I think he endured my attack, which kind of sucks. They did change enduring tokens, so if you have a multi-hitting move, you can break through it like Sturdy. So just be careful. I just got lucky there because I had a Reviver Seed. Hello, Mr. DJ Rodent. DJ Rodent in the chat, and also DJ Rodent as my main lead. You love to see it. I uploaded the Lugia video. Probably my favorite mon I've used yet in terms of like a starter spotlight. It's crazy to see like how much content we can make out of that series because there's so many Pokemon in this game. Granted, like I'm doing like the fun Pokemon right now. Eventually I'm gonna have to start using like the lower tier mons that aren't really fun to use, and it's gonna suck. But for now, we'll just have fun with it. We do have our pickup mon in the back just in case. If we need berries, we could always fall back on that. So yeah, I just started my stream now. We've only been live for 10 minutes. Currently 8 p.m. my time, so I might stream for 3 hours today, depending on how far we get. I do at least want to make it to the second Eternatus fight at 1500, so maybe that could be a good checkpoint. It's nice to see that we're getting a lot of shinies as well. Shinies and egg vouchers. What more could you ask for? Eventually, I will be making a video where I'll hatch 1,000 shiny up eggs. I uploaded a video previously for like 500 hatches, and that video did some numbers, so I guess we'll work on 1,000 in the future. I know Mr. DJ Rodent did a video where he had like 2,000 ray candies. This guy's insane. Like, bro, my man grinded. Homie had to cut the stream in like 2 segments. That's how long it was. You should make a highlight of it, like just the best parts, and just cut it into like a 5-7 minute video. That video in itself, I can see it getting like 100,000 views, dude. And that will definitely give your channel like a jump start, and you can just like work off of that. I can tell you how I jump started my channel. So back when I had 16 subs or something, I just started playing Rogue, but I was only streaming it at the time. I wasn't making any content at all, but I did start uploading my VODs. This is when I first played the game. If you go to my YouTube channel and you see me, like, if you sort it by like oldest videos, you can see like that's when I first started the game. I did like 2 videos of playing Classic, and I didn't even beat Classic in those 2 videos. And then I took a break of like uploading my Classic runs, and I eventually beat it. Then I started doing Endless. I started focusing on like luck and shinies, and you guys know how the Pokemon community is. They love like anything related to like shiny Pokemon or shiny hunting. So I uploaded a video. This is what happens when you have max luck. If you play this game long enough, shinies aren't really like rare anymore, you know? But then again, the game was new at the time. People seeing like, damn, this guy's getting a shiny like every 4 or 5 floors is kind of insane. And granted, I did do it during the shiny up event too. It was like a 3 or 4 hour VOD I uploaded, and I think it has like 30k views, and then I just started going from there. Once I started getting traction, I noticed a lot of more people started going to my Twitch channel where I was streaming it, and then we started building a community. And then afterwards I was like, all right, maybe I should start making like some dedicated content, you know? I started scripting ideas, storyboarding. It's a little hard to edit and stream since I have a full-time job and a baby. Yeah, I hear you on that, dude. I guess if you're like considering it, and if you are dedicated to the process, you can make it work. I guess you just have to allocate like some time, you know? You don't have to like force yourself to do it all at once. Just small increments of like an hour a day or 2 hours a day. It goes a long way. maybe you can't push out videos like as consistently as you want, but like, you know, small progress definitely adds up. And who knows, your side project, your side hustle, your hobbies, your interests, eventually that can start making some like lucrative income for you. And then that could be your main source of income in the future. Would it be nice if you upload the streams to see later? I was considering on doing that because that's how I jump started my channel in the beginning, right? All I did was like uploading VODs, and then people are like, bro, can you stop uploading your VODs? Like if people want to see the VODs, they'll just watch on Twitch, right? But then at the same time, cut it up into like sections, like make a shorter video because I don't have time to watch a 2-3 hour video. You can't like appeal to everybody, you know? So what I did was I just did what works best for me and what works. But I've also considered maybe I'll just make another channel, a Project Ace TV2 or something, and then that could be like where I just upload all the VODs, and if people want to watch it, it's there, it's available. But if not, it doesn't really matter, right? Nothing to lose, I'm just uploading a VOD. During the VOD too, we do have a lot of segments where we just have conversations, and sometimes like I don't like to include that into videos too, so I like to keep it strictly for like people that join the stream for those type of conversations, because our topics, we talk about like almost everything. But if you watch the videos, you know that I don't include that into the videos because I try to keep it specifically on the title of the video or like the subject itself, right? Yeah, if you guys ever tune into the stream, you know how much I love to yap. That's all we do. Because if I wasn't streaming and if I was just like recording this offline, right, I wouldn't really have these type of conversations. My topic that I would be like discussing in the video would just be focused on Pokemon, and I don't want to talk about Pokemon the entire time. We're here to like chill and chat. But I also like that I can stream the game while also recording for content too. Right now the build is just too weak to use Seismic Toss or Nightshade, so I'll have to stick with Glacial Lance for the time being. When you edit your own videos, you pick up that skill set on like how you want your video to turn out, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. So in due time, you know, you only get faster and better. I'm trying to do things in moderation. That's why I'm only streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in terms of Rogue. So that's potentially like 3 streams and 3 videos for content. And if I'm only streaming like 3 hours a day, that's like 9 hours a week. And then it usually takes me like 2 hours to edit a video. So in total, that's like 15 hours a week, which isn't too bad compared to what I was doing before. Before, when I was like getting into content creation, I was treating this like a full-time job. Ultimately, that kind of burnt me out. I did it for like 3 months straight. It was working out, don't get me wrong. It was definitely working out, but physically and mentally, it was super draining. All right, it is time. 1 more floor and then Eternatus. We died. He outspeeded me with his Eternabeam, and I died. I had the Reviver Seed that basically saved my life, but Jesus, bro. Is Endless this much harder? There's no way he's faster than me. Is there a token that I'm missing that allows them to like increase their stats every time I attack them? Because I know they can't eat berries. Whenever you do 1 health bar of damage, they get a stat boost. Oh, okay. So that's a new change. I guess they didn't want to make Endless that easy, right? So, okay, they can have that. So let's say, for example, right? If they only have 1 health bar and I attack them and I KO them, but they endured it, will this still get the boost? Or does this only occur for like boss mons? Only lay bosses, okay. I also got word, chat. I'm gonna give you a bit of spoiler, but I received notice from a collabor that they want to do a Soul Link run at the start of next week, so I will keep you updated on what the play is. See, with this build, I'm pretty sure I can just brute force my way up until like floor 3k, and then I don't really have to like worry about pivoting into Metal Burst until like anything after that. When are you doing the naming all Pokemon from memory? I cannot do that. My Pokemon knowledge isn't as progressed as theirs. At most, I could probably name like 300, 400 Pokemon off the top of my head. Anything after that? Not possible. I'll get humbled immediately trying that challenge. Alright, Mega Kangaskhan, see you later. I kept them in the books, like on the bench, just in case like I want to fuse it again for double parental bond, but since you guys informed me that abilities can no longer sack, there is no reason to keep him on a team anymore, so good riddance. And that means our luck should now be triple S. Nope. We need one more shiny. Okay. One more shiny for triple S. If people really want like a sneak peek of what I'm gonna upload, they have the ability to do so by watching on Twitch, but only like a certain few would make the commitment to watch on Twitch, whereas the majority would just like either watch on YouTube or just wait until a video upload. So if I were to stream it on YouTube, then it's like they have early access to know what's gonna be available in the YouTube upload, and most of them would not watch it because they've already seen what's gonna be appearing in the YouTube stream. But I've also considered like, you know, if I'm not gonna be making content, like say if I'm just grinding candies or something, right? I don't mind just streaming it on YouTube. Like it could just be like a chill and chat stream, because I know there's like a lot in the community that I haven't really encountered or spoke with, and that could be like a good opportunity for me to like meet new people or meet some of my viewers that I've never really conversed with. Goodbye, Darkrai. Hosh and Josh loves this guy. I remember he was all for Darkrai. It was nice to see, like when I first started making videos for Rogue in general, I only had like a few viewers at the time, because I used to be like mostly like an indie type of streamer where I would just play like random games, and then all of a sudden we came into contact with Rogue. Look at this. Epic shiny Nidoqueen. Too easy for the boys. Like, alright, give it to me. Damn, alright. You know what? You want a Master Ball? I'll give you a Master Ball. Another one to the collection with the hidden ability as well. Epic shiny Nidoqueen added to the team. Sorry, Lanoon, you had to die for nothing. We could have just used the Master Ball right off the bat, but I got greedy and tried to use a Rogue Ball. But back to my story. When I first started making content for Rogue, I just started pivoting into playing this game. So most of the people that was watching me before stopped watching me because they didn't like Pokemon. And I've always been like a huge Pokemon fan. If you guys watch me like throughout the years, I played like so many different type of Pokemon games. I played Pokemon MMO, Pokemon Revolution. I don't know. There was just so many Pokemon games. And then when Rogue came out, I was like, oh, let me try streaming this game. And then I was instantly like attached to the game. It was so fun to play. But then the majority of my viewers didn't really care for it at the time. So I was like, you know what? If I like the game, I'm just going to play it. Who really cares if I have no viewers? And then I started uploading content, and it started getting some traction on YouTube. And people that watched the video started joining the streams too. So that's how I started accumulating viewers over time. But even when I wasn't having any viewers in a chat to really talk to, and it's kind of hard to like stream and like record content without like anybody to talk to besides yourself. And I'm not the type of person that can really like talk for hours about nothing to no one, you know? It's a lot different than how it is now. So if you watch my early videos, you might pick up on that, because I'm just like pointing out on like just random things like, oh, we got a rare candy. Nice, I can use that. Now it's just me like, damn, what'd you guys eat? Doing okay, been having a super lazy day. Yeah, honestly, we were discussing that today too. I said that today it's the end of the week and I had a low energy type of day. So there is nothing wrong with just taking it easy. We have the weekend as well. So I hope you enjoy today and your weekend as well. But as a streamer in general, I want to have like that type of vibe where it's just like chill, and people that join in could just, you know, they don't have to be interactive. They don't have to like communicate all the time or type every 2 seconds. Like this is just a place where you could just relax, chill, do your own thing, have the stream in the background if you want to. Like I'm just doing my own thing. You guys can do your own thing. We're just here to have a good time. I gotta get into solo leveling. I've watched like a couple episodes, but couldn't really get into it. And I think this time I might just like force myself to just watch it to get it over with, and then get ready for season 2. Wow. What is our luck tonight? Not only are we encountering like legendaries left and right, but the fact we're running into an epic legendary as well. Bro, I just caught you. Well, I just killed your normal form, but now you want to show up as an epic shiny? God damn. Alright. Who are we kicking out? No! Pixel! Pixel has to go! No! Goodbye, Pixel Lee for now. So long, Pixel Lee. No! Remember when I said, I will never overwrite someone's nickname or remove them from the party? Well, that didn't last too long. Bro, what? 3 Registeals in a row? What are the odds of that? Oh my god, YouTube short incoming. Tell me that is not a sick ass shiny, dude. Oh my goodness. Look at that color. My goodness. That is so sick. And we got a rare shiny Haxorus. Woo! The good thing is I haven't had the need to like transfer berries over to my main lead. Because I think the mini black hole and the grippers is just like recirculating all the berries I've been using. But this is going to be our final fight against Eternatus. Let's see how we do this time. Considering the last time we fought him, he one-shot us. And the only reason why I survived was because I had a Reviver Seed. But this time, things are different. I am now level 60, 400. The question is, can I outspeed him this time? I do. Will he flinch? He did flinch. So, we just win. Nope, we died. No! I said, we win. Nope. He got the speed increase? Oh yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Look, we finally got the build again. Throw a Sappy Seed in there first. He's lucky. He's so lucky he outspeeded. I did not heal anything. Alright, now I can Metal Burst. Oh no, the one time I don't have a multi-lens. But it doesn't matter, right? Because, oh, no way the chip damage didn't go through. Oh, it did. Okay, there we go. Wowzers. Okay, we had to count on a team there, but technically we still would have won if we just played it right. So there you go. That will conclude this segment of the build. Once we continue it, the boys will be much stronger because let's take into account that I only have 34 candy jars. This build doesn't really shine until I hit max candy jars to start accumulating all those levels from the rare candies. And once my level is at least 5 times the opposing Pokemon, then we can truly show how strong Seismic Toss and Nightshade will become. And then also at that point, we can eventually pivot into Metal Bursting, and that in itself is self-explanatory. But guys, I'm gonna conclude the stream here. I know it's a lot shorter compared to my normal sessions of 3 hours, but I don't want to stream anymore, so I'm gonna go.